Hi everyone,
Hi,
I'm Lisa,
I'm Renee.
and together we are the Tapping Duo. So today we actually want to talk about some beefs, as you say, that we have with last night's episode. So we're hoping all of you have watched it because we're going to complain about it. They've tested my patience. Okay.
Well, so far, the person who went home last night was the person that has been improving week after week after week after week. And she went home.
Right.
I didn't get that. So we're not really going to talk about all the dancers and how they danced because everybody did great. Bindi Still's improving. Carlos is improving.
Well, Alec needs to go home.
Alec's not improving. Tamar's not improving. Those people aren't improving. And the one who's improving went home. And that made me so sad. The fact that they set up Carlos and her at the end made me so sad. Because why are they doing that? I know it's for ratings, but I thought it was sad.
But that wasn't ratings. I mean, it came at the end of a 2-hour show. That wasn't... I don't know why they pitted them against each other.
I don't think that's good TV. They think it's good TV. I don't think that's good TV.
Part of me was like, well, I sure hope Alexa has a job in the entertainment field and that she has to leave suddenly because they're filming.
Yeah, maybe.
I was hoping there was something good because there was nothing in my head that justified her going home. And I'm sorry, Alec, you should have gone home. Even Carlos should have gone home before her.
Well, Tamar should have gone home before her. Now, let's talk about her. I know she has a busy life. They all have a busy life. I know she's here and there and here and there and here and there. I'm sure she's sick. But then just say she's sick. They made it. And it's not, this was nothing against anyone. I just don't understand the manipulation of who we feel sorry for. Because unfortunately, public, you do that. You fall into, oh, poor her, let's vote for her. This is a dance show. Let's vote for who's improving.
I bet you that the producers was trying to make up for the weeks of the really crappy packages that Val was complaining about.
Oh, you could be
because it was
totally
making
right.
Tamar look so... I don't know, pompous, arrogant, and so now they wanted to make her look vulnerable. So they drew out this really big, and she might have pneumonia, but that's not the point. It's the way they presented it, as she just rescues to come in at the end of the show for the Showstopper.
Okay, now let's talk about the Showstopper. Advertisement. That's all it is, was advertisement.
Yes, we learned about the cruise ship. We learned about
all the things you can do on a cruise ship,
right? Because they showed us everything they did.
Right.
And then we saw the Chicago and New York City, and we saw Love in Las Vegas, the Beatles. So in my head, I said,
and that's Cirque du Soleil, right?
That's Cirque du Soleil. They needed advertising dollars, so they, what'd you call it? Product placement.
Product placement.
Working in cooperation. But then my answer to you is, cut it down to an hour.
Don't have all the 5 commercials between each thing. First of all, you're watching a show that has commercials. Right. Then you're watching a show that has product placement in the show.
Right. We're
with
dancing
the
commercials for
and
them.
I just want to see the dancing. I mean, it's a dance show. If you want to have a commercial show, have a commercial show. But don't call it a dance show.
Exactly. If it wants to be a variety hour, make it a variety
hour. You remember when they used to have Cheerios and Frosted Flakes and shredded wheat and all that in the cabinets, but they turned the labels around because you couldn't show what product it was.
Right, without paying money.
And now it's, what are they drinking? It's right there, make sure it's placed right. So if they're going to do that, they need to cut down on the commercials that they show in between.
I agree.
I mean, you've got a half-hour show that really, you get 17 minutes to 20 minutes of a real show in a half hour.
Oh, on a good day.
On a good day, right?
Yeah.
And so I hope they understand that we tape these shows, and quite frankly, I can watch a 2-hour show in 40 minutes because I fast forward the commercials, I fast forward the judges' comments, I fast forward everything. I just want to see them dance. Now, I would probably watch the judges' comments and they would mean more to me if I didn't have to sit through 6 to 7 minutes worth of commercials.
Yes, it is. It is commercial first with some dancing interspersed.
That's what I
as
totally
opposed to a
agree with
dancing show with a few commercials. The commercials far outweigh. So if you're going to do the product placement, ABC, Dancing with the Stars, why don't you just cut your show down to an hour? or have a special that has nothing to do with the competition, and then you can dance for your products all you want.
So we had some grievances, as you can
We
see.
did. Oh God, it was just a long 2 hours, and I'm the one with the least amount of patience to begin with. So then, when you bring out the product placement commercials, now you've really pissed me off.
Now you don't even like the dance they've done that they've worked so hard on.
No,
You
and
know.
no.
But what was your favorite dance of the night?
I really did like the Chicago number with Alexa and Bindi. For me, the entertainment value, I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed
Bindi's individual
Alexa's.
dress.
Let's stay on Alexa for
I'm
a
sorry.
second. No, Alexa, who should be here,
Yes,
had tens both times.
yes. And her,
Growing.
Mark's choreography
Brilliant.
to that battle with bulimia
Brilliant.
was phenomenal. Alexa was there, present, not just technically, but emotionally. She did a phenomenal job.
Yeah,
and that's
she did.
her biggest growth in the last few weeks is letting go. And for those of you who dance, you know how hard that can be. And she should have been rewarded for making those adjustments and steps forward instead of sent home. And Alec, unfortunately, he just does not, he's peaked.
Well, let's talk about his number. Oh my gosh, he stood there. The girls danced around him. All she did was lift Lindsay. I think Lindsay loves to be lifted. She has so many lifts in all her dances because she knows he's strong and he can do that.
Uh-huh.
So she covers up what he can't do by lifting her, and she looks phenomenal.
Right.
Because all the dancers are phenomenal, right?
Yes.
So, I don't know.
Well, the other thing that just came to my mind that I wanted to comment was Sharna's the only one that hasn't won a mirror ball. And so then that led me to, did they send Alexa home in order to give Sharna the greatest chance towards getting a mirror ball? Like, we send home the ones we don't expect to be home. Now Mark's out of the competition.
Well, that's an interesting...
You know, do all these factors play in the producers?
Well, will Nick beat Bindi?
Well, you know, Nick is almost 3 times Bindi's age, or at least 2 times Bindi's age. So they may decide that she's too young. It's just something that...
Yeah, and the more I watch this and the more I, the producers really need to be careful how they edit because we're getting very wise to what you do. All the bottom two isn't really the bottom 2. I'm sure Alec was probably a bottom 2, but they didn't put him there. They put the husband with the wife.
Right. Because we can't have 2 of the same family making it into the semifinal.
Oh, heavens.
No. And we can't have an unbalanced boy-girl ratio. So what are we left with? We're left with 1, 2, 3 boys and 2 girls. And
so for those of you who aren't familiar, here's Bindi and Derek. Here's Tamar and Val.
Mm-hmm.
We have Nick and Sharna over here.
Right.
Back here, Lindsay and Alec. He should go home. And he is getting a big head. He's great. Okay.
Oh, wait. Carlos and Whitney, they're still there.
They're
right
still
here.
there, yeah. And then,
This is Alexa who went home, unfortunately.
right. So we're going to cut this short today. This is who went home. We will have them say goodbye to each other. Bye-bye. See you later, Mark. You're a phenomenal person. I tell you, you can really choreograph.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
I'm going to hold Alex.
Oh, and I did love
Alexa.
the dynamics between Mark and Derek during the choreography.
Yeah, that was great. Did you see that?
I did.
Did you see that?
I did that. I
The
took
power struggle.
What did he say? He said,
I've known him 20-some years.
that's right, and that's Derek killing the vibe. So,
Okay,
bye,
so
Alexa.
Here's Alexa. We're going to say goodbye to her.
We're so sorry you're going home.
We are sorry. I was enjoying watching you grow. And I'm sorry when you were a little girl, someone called you chubby and heavy because you weren't. And all you girls out there, you know what? I'm sorry that weight is such an issue for everyone. You're beautiful. What makes you beautiful is your personality, your kindness, and your love, not how you look. Because I tell you, you can be beautiful and you can be a real stinker, and that makes you really ugly really fast. So remember to be nice and kind to each other, okay? All right.
Okay, ready? Bye, everybody.
Bye.